Have you ever noticed how some older adults move with ease, bending, reaching, and standing without a second thought, while others struggle with the simplest daily tasks, like tying their shoes or reaching a shelf? Recent research is uncovering something fascinating about how mobility, joint health, and even inflammation behave as we age. It turns out that small, consistent movements done the right way can make a noticeable difference in flexibility, comfort, and overall well-being. If this sounds familiar, you're not alone. Take a moment to reflect on your own daily habits and how they affect your joints and spine, and what comes next might completely change the way you think about caring for your body. Have you ever noticed how some older adults move with a grace that seems almost impossible, bending down, reaching high shelves, and standing up without hesitation, while others struggle with the simplest daily movements? It's something that surprises most people, and recent research is beginning to reveal why this happens. Scientists are studying mobility, joint health, and inflammation, and the findings are showing that small, consistent daily movements can have a profound effect on flexibility, comfort, and overall well-being. We're not talking about complicated exercise routines or expensive therapies. These are simple, gentle movements that anyone can integrate into their day. If this sounds familiar, take a moment to reflect on your own habits and how your daily routine may be affecting your joints, spine, and overall mobility. And what comes next might change the way you think about moving your body at any age. One of the simplest ways to start is with a gentle floor-forward stretch, often called a seated forward fold. This movement targets the hamstrings and lower back, areas that can get tight from sitting at a desk or standing for long hours. When done slowly and mindfully, folding forward before sleep allows your connective tissues to relax naturally, which can reduce stiffness and support long-term flexibility. Recent studies following older adults who practice this stretch nightly showed measurable improvements in reach and comfort, illustrating that even a few minutes of consistent attention can create meaningful changes over time. The key is patience, letting gravity do the work, breathing deeply, and gradually moving further each night as your body adapts. This isn't about pushing yourself to extremes. It's about showing your body that it's safe to move, and that small, steady progress matters. From there, it's important to think about your spine and how daily postures affect it. Many people spend hours seated, hunched over computers or devices, and this can compress the discs between your vertebrae, leading to stiffness or discomfort. A gentle spinal twist, lying on your back and letting your knees fall from side to side, can help decompress these discs and encourage rotation in the torso that most of us neglect. Beyond stretching, this movement encourages your muscles and joints to move in ways that mirror natural daily motions, reaching, turning, bending, which are crucial for maintaining independence and functional mobility as we age. Researchers studying people who integrate these twists into nightly routines report improvements in flexibility and comfort, showing that something as simple as lying on your back and moving slowly can have a meaningful impact on day-to-day life. Next, consider how your spine and brain are connected. Movements like the cat-cow undulation, where you move from arching to rounding your back while on hands and knees, not only improve spinal flexibility, but also enhance cerebrospinal fluid circulation. This fluid is vital because it bathes your brain and spinal cord, carrying away waste products that accumulate throughout the day. When circulation improves, it can support better alertness, reduced stiffness in the morning, and more restorative sleep. Studies suggest that people who perform these movements consistently experience noticeable improvements in balance, posture, and even mental clarity. Visualizing your spine moving like a gentle wave can make this process feel natural, helping you synchronize movement with breathing, which enhances the overall benefits. This approach blends physical flexibility with mindful awareness, showing that mobility isn't just about the joints. It's about how your body and mind work together. Lower body mobility is just as important. Ankles and hips are often overlooked, yet they are central to safe, confident movement. Performing slow, multi-directional ankle and hip circles can maintain the mobility of these joints, improve circulation, and reduce the risk of falls. Research indicates that adults who include these movements in their daily routine experience improved walking speed, less knee discomfort, and more stability in everyday activities like climbing stairs or standing up from a chair. What makes this especially effective is the focus on slow, controlled movements paired with deep breathing or mindfulness. which turns a simple exercise into a moment of connection with your body. This practice not only enhances joint function, but also promotes confidence in movement, which can be just as important for long-term independence and quality of life. Another simple restorative practice involves lying on your back with your legs elevated against a wall for a few minutes each night. This position supports joint lubrication, lymphatic drainage, and gentle spinal decompression. By elevating your legs, fluid that tends to pool in the lower extremities throughout the day is encouraged to flow back toward the core, which can reduce swelling and stiffness. Simultaneously, this position allows your spine to decompress gently, creating more space between discs and supporting the natural production of joint lubricating fluid. People who incorporate this into their nightly routine often notice improvements in sleep quality, comfort, and overall relaxation. Like the other movements, it's not complicated. It's about giving your body the opportunity to recover and rejuvenate while you rest. All of these movements are even more effective when paired with mindful attention and consistency. Taking a few moments to focus on your breathing, visualize your body moving freely, and approach each movement without judgment can turn a simple nightly routine into a holistic practice that supports both body and mind. The mental component is just as important as the physical one because it encourages adherence, reduces stress, and reinforces a positive relationship with your own health. It's a reminder that caring for your body doesn't have to be overwhelming, and small intentional actions can accumulate into meaningful improvements over time. The key to all of this is showing up each day, even for a few minutes. Flexibility, joint comfort, and balance are not fixed traits. They respond to gentle, consistent care. These practices emphasize that aging doesn't have to mean discomfort, stiffness, or loss of independence. By integrating simple movements into your evening routine, you give your body the tools to maintain mobility, support circulation, and promote restorative processes while you sleep. Research and observational studies in active older adults suggest that these small habits, practiced over weeks and months, create measurable differences in comfort, movement quality, and overall well-being. As you consider integrating these practices, think about your own daily habits, how much time you spend sitting, how often you move in different directions, and whether you give your body time to relax and recover. Start with one movement tonight, even for a few minutes, and notice how it feels. Over time, as you add more gentle stretches and mindful exercises, you may find that tasks that once felt challenging become easier, your body feels more comfortable, and your confidence in movement grows. These changes happen gradually, but the impact is meaningful, measurable, and deeply rewarding. We want to hear from you as you explore these practices. Share your experiences in the comments, what movements feel easiest, which are more challenging, or how your mobility and comfort change over time. Your insights help create a community where people support each other and learn from shared experiences, reinforcing that no one has to navigate aging or daily movement challenges alone. Remember, maintaining mobility and flexibility is about consistency, patience, and awareness, not about extreme effort or pushing your body beyond its limits. Each small movement, each mindful breath, and each intentional stretch contributes to your long-term health. These practices encourage you to take a calm, proactive approach to your well-being, building habits that benefit your body and mind. And as you continue exploring these movements and incorporating them into your routine, you might be surprised at how much your body adapts and how empowered you feel in your daily life. So tonight, consider starting with one movement, perhaps a gentle forward fold or a few ankle circles, and see how it feels. Reflect on your day, your posture, and your habits, and give yourself the time to reconnect with your body. Over weeks and months, these simple, consistent actions have the potential to enhance your flexibility, circulation, balance, and comfort, creating a foundation for healthy, independent living. Stay patient, stay mindful, and remember that your body is capable of remarkable adaptation when given gentle, consistent attention. If you found this discussion helpful, take a moment to share your thoughts or experiences below. Let us know which movements you're most interested in trying and how you integrate small routines into your evenings. Your engagement helps create a supportive community focused on education, awareness, and long-term well-being. And as we explore more strategies for maintaining mobility, comfort, and health, stay with us. There's more to learn about simple, research-backed ways to keep your body moving freely, no matter your age.